Happy to now be joined by Baseballism's Ben Atkinson. Ben, it's great to see you. Hope you're staying safe and healthy.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate you having me, and yeah, doing our best on that. Same to you.
Absolutely. Now, Baseballism continues to expand its reach. New locations in St. Louis at the Field of Dreams in Iowa. Ben, I know it's cliche, but when you think about this, starting from a youth baseball camp founded by four former college baseball players to this premium brand, I mean, it's really been a matter of that Field of Dreams line. If you build it, they will come.
Absolutely. Our fans and customers, they've been awesome to us, and they've definitely backed up that with each and every one of our retail locations, and can't wait to get every single store open, including the two new ones, which actually recently opened, I should say, St. Louis and Field of Dreams, so that we can keep showing the world how great baseball can be and spread the love of the game.
I mentioned those new locations. Of course, they're in Metro Atlanta here. There's a location at Lake Points Baseball Village outside of what's now Truist Park at the Battery Atlanta. Has anything about Baseballism's ability to connect to fans like it has and have it just spread like it has surprised you?
Honestly, no. So I started with the brand back in 2014 when we opened our first retail location in Cooperstown, New York. And it became very obvious to me that just due to us loving the brand all the way up to the ownership, loving and being so true to the game, and having that bleed through the product in each and every store and all the social media platforms as well, like it does. I was super confident back then that this brand was going to grow and take off, and very excited to say that I feel like I was right. The owners and the whole team has done just such an awesome job creating something really special. And for that, very thankful to even get the chance to be a part of that. And thankfully our customers have supported us in an awesome way over the years.
Cooperstown, obviously, my first interaction with the brand as well. You're, as you mentioned, a guy who's kind of been on the ground floor for this movement. And I've got to know, what's the oldest Baseballism shirt that you own, and what's your favorite shirt?
Oh, well, the oldest I own is one everybody knows, and that's going to be the 6 to 4 to 3 = 2 shirt. And my favorite shirt is another older one. We don't produce it anymore, but it's called the Blueprint shirt, and it's a diagram of a baseball field with all the dimensions: home to first, home to second, home to the center field fence, and it's drawn as a true blueprint, which is very, very cool, and really, really is something I just like to wear it because it just kind of shows off that baseball is everything that you need to know if you talk to me.
Yeah, I remember that shirt well. Switching gears a little bit, the St. Louis location had a virtual grand opening recently, an
Yeah.
exclusive hat giveaway. A number of the exclusive items for each location have actually been available online. If anyone hasn't seen them, head over to baseballism.com and check them out. How has Baseballism adjusted to the pandemic?
Yeah, so we've had to adjust in quite a way, or multiple ways, I should say. One is our CEO Travis. He's done an awesome job just pushing out content on the social media, even more than he had previously, which is hard to top because our social media platforms were pretty popular as it is. But put a huge focus on that. We've done things, as you mentioned, like offer our homegrown lines, which are those city specific lines. That reflect baseball in each of those cities that we do have retail locations in. We've offered those on the website now, so something our customers have been asking for quite some time. And now that our stores are closed, we want to make sure that we can still provide that offering to our customers. And with online being the beast right now, we decided no time better than the present to give our customers that option. And that has been an overwhelming success. And then lastly, that virtual grand opening in St. Louis, brand new concept for us. Obviously, not a good time to try to have hundreds of customers show up for a hat giveaway in a brand new retail location in downtown St. Louis. So we decided virtual grand opening. We'll show off some pictures of our new location, lightly kind of make sure that people do know that we are open there. But as far as the mass gathering of people, we're going to shift that to an e-commerce platform and offer those caps with purchase to those that so wish to grab one.
You guys also did some good though. The Stay Home collection raised funds for the purchase of manufactured medical masks
Yes.
via the Get Us PPE.
Yes.
Now selling masks in the Game Changer series of tees and hoodies with a
Yep.
built-in mask. Obviously, new territory for baseballism. A number of retailers I've seen kind of follow that. I've not seen anybody else do anything with a built-in mask, but now selling manufacturing masks. What's the response been like and the appetite from consumers on those products?
It's been very positive. Very, very quickly, we realized that there's surely an appetite for that, and our customers responded well. Thankfully, um, we sold. I don't have a number, but we sold a lot of those items, and all of them are already on restock for our so that we can relaunch them and offer them again. So yeah, thankfully, it was received well by our customers, and glad we did it.
Certainly, a number of retail stores are in close proximity of MLB ballparks here in Atlanta, Arlington, Texas, Boston, San Francisco, Chicago. Kind of the unknown for the return date of baseball and whether fans are even going to be able to be in attendance when it does. How has that kind of fueled what's next for the brand?
That's a really good question. So that's something we do have to come to terms with. We don't know when fans are going to be allowed to go to those ballparks again, and that's something that's going to present some challenges for us at those locations in particular. And so, really, what we're doing is we're just trying to be smart in the business sense of, and on a health and safety. On the health and safety side as well. So open at the right time when things are safe to open for both our employees and our customers, and we're permitted to do so. And then as we slowly get those doors open, really it's just trying to, like I said, trying to be smart on the business side of things, not be too heavy on product, but have enough to where our stores can still offer something for our customers, but can't have too much overhead, not to get too much into the weeds, but because obviously things are still slow. There's a lot of people staying home, and we're just trying to monitor that accordingly. So we're just trying to keep up with what's going on in the climate of things in each and every city and make sure that we kind of follow that same path. And then our Field of Dreams store, right? So that one's actually moving pretty well. It's kind of a rural area. Obviously, you can spread out over the grounds of that movie site very, very easily, and so people aren't quite as intimidated to attend that movie site in our store. And so that store, we're definitely able to push a little bit harder there because it's both safer to do so, and we're seeing much more traffic.
At its core, baseballism has that mantra, come by and let's talk some baseball. You mentioned some of the stores here in Atlanta specifically has opened. What additional steps has that meant in order for you guys to ensure the safety of the customers as well as your employees?
Sure. Yeah, we've taken some what I think are pretty lengthy measures to make sure that we're in a good spot on all of those ends. Adhered to every single guideline that was put forth by the state, the governor, and the CDC. Our store manager, Madeline, has done an absolutely awesome job of, I mean, she cleans that store head to toe every single day. We make sure that, I mean, everything from the door handles to the tops of hangers, she's Lysoling, and we've got all the markers out 6 feet apart at the POS. Reminders to our customers to practice social distancing and stay home if you feel sick. We've got temperature or thermometers, I should say, there to take people's temperature and staff test temperature just in case we need to make a decision there on sending somebody home. So just doing our absolute best to do everything that we can to ensure health and safety.
But certainly this is a brand people are really passionate about, and I'm sure that's helped, and you've noticed that along these past couple of months is just the way the fans are connected to you guys, but then you guys, as you mentioned on social media, connect to the fans.
I mean, absolutely. So almost all of our customers know us from social media one way or the other. Many have also been introduced to the brand in a retail setting and had never heard of us before. But as an overwhelming majority, I would say our customer follows us on social media. And so thankfully, we've been able to reach them with some consistency during this time that they can't actually come see us in person. So absolutely. I mean, you're dead on with that. And just really thankful that, like I said earlier, Travis does an absolutely fantastic job with our social media platforms, and our customers have been awesome to just stay engaged and keep supporting our brand.
Well, until the locations are open and you can't find one near you, you can check them out at baseballism.com across social media at Baseballism. Ben, it's been great catching up with you. Wishing you and nothing but the best for Baseballism.
Thank you so much, Cory. It was really good to chat with you, and hopefully we can see you in a store sometime soon.